Yo, what's up, guys? So this one is called Being Hated and Blackballed. Um, do I feel like a victim? No, but I thought, whatever, I'll talk about it. That's fine, you know. But I want to say at the top, I don't feel that from everybody. I also feel like a lot of love from a lot of you guys, and you guys know who you are. So this ain't directed at you guys. But I thought, let's talk about it. So I'm self-aware. So let me name a bunch of shit why people don't like me. I know. Um, Probably number one is, I think, is probably that I'm very controversial, and I just say a lot of times I just say whatever, um, and I rant and shit on here and shit. But that's one thing to realize. I think some people get the wrong idea when if they watch some people do videos like that's the only thing they are, and it's like, no, they have other lives, they're doing other shit. That's just one little slice of them. you know I'm sure there's a term for that. I don't know what it is, but you know I think it gives people the wrong impression that I'm so desperate to get back into the industry. Like, I'm not, man. Like, I started this channel to be really all these videos. I would just say if I had a title for my channel, a Hollywood cautionary tale, something like that. I'm not saying this from the standpoint of I've made it and this is how. Follow me as a guru. I'm not saying that shit. You know what I mean? Um, uh, some things people don't like about me. So that I think people think I'm arrogant. I think people think um, that I'm too cocky sometimes, and I'm not saying I'm not. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get too arrogant or too cocky sometimes. Yeah, probably. You know what I mean? But there's way more to it. You know, people don't like that. People don't like. I mean, one of the big things is people don't like that, and I'm talking about people that are actually in the industry. I'm not talking about necessarily. I'm not talking about writers trying to break in. I'm talking about people actually in the industry. They don't like the fact that I don't care about Hollywood. Why? Because let's be honest, man. And here's the thing that they don't want me to say, but I already know it, you know, and they don't like that I've seen behind the curtain and know this shit, that they feel very proud of their jobs, and they like people kissing their toes. And I say I refuse to do that. You know what I mean? Because I don't need Hollywood. They don't like that. Even though in private they might be talking shit behind my back, like saying like, if his script ever comes in here, I'll throw it right in the fucking trash. Let me save them some time. I will blackball myself for you. I've already known when I started this channel, I already knew I'm probably gonna get blackballed in some way. I already knew that because I already knew, like, I'm probably done with this bullshit, and especially now, you know. So there you go. Okay, so you don't have to worry about my script, some new script coming across your desk. Okay, it will not. All right, so no, you don't. Sorry, you don't get that power over me to decide if I'm rich and famous and this kind of shit. I don't need to be famous, dude. I never wanted to be famous. I just did art for the art's sake, knowing way back when I was like 12, when we first started writing music, I don't care about that part. But I know that if our band becomes big, I know I'm, by the way, going to be famous, but that was never like my goal, to be famous. Rich, yeah, sure. You know what I mean? But that's the other thing too. That's another reason people don't like me, is because they don't like that they can't stop me from making money. They don't like that I don't need them. They don't like that part at all. You know, what else? They don't like that. They don't like that I used to be a model. I'm just going to name whatever comes to my mind. They don't like that. They don't like that I used to be that I've modeled for big designers and I can prove it with pictures and shit. They don't like that. They don't like that I've done a commercial and didn't give a fuck about doing the commercial or modeling. They don't like the fact that they don't like the fact that I'm tall. Okay, let's talk. Let's get it all out, right? They don't like that. They don't like the fact that my hair is naturally black. I don't dye my shit. They don't like that. They don't like that I'm not overweight and they can make fun of me for that. They don't like that. You know, dudes don't like the fact that my lady's fucking gorgeous and successful and funny and fun. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that once Sherry and I ended things, that I wasn't like destitute and in the gutter and that. They don't like the fact that it was Sherry instead of me. If they could snap their finger and I'm the one who's dead, they would choose that. I know that. Just be honest, man. They don't like the fact that I dated some of their friends, and they don't even know who it is, and I'll never fucking tell them. But they would be shocked. I'll tell you that. Okay, because people in Hollywood are fucking nosy. You know what I mean? They don't like the fact, they don't like that fact that they'll never know who the fuck that is, unless maybe their friend tells them. Go ahead, tell them. I don't care. They don't like the fact that, when Sherry and I ended things, I was dating like crazy, dude. People in the industry, successful people in the industry. I was doing fine, man. They don't like that fact. They don't like the fact that Sherry and I ended things amicably. Like we weren't telling each other, go fuck yourself, burn in hell. We didn't say that. We ended things amicably, and then we lived together for another 3 years, and we met each other's dates. You know, we were both dating a lot, and we're meeting each other's dates, and we're throwing parties, and we're going to have dinner and having fun together. That was probably the most fun we ever had together after we ended things. That's not very common, to be like, we're ending things, now let's have fun. Like, now the pressure's off, kind of thing. People don't like that. They'd rather think, I hope she told you go fuck yourself and burn in hell, and I hope you live in the gutter. No, we weren't saying that. People don't like that, knowing that. People don't like the fact that I take credit for my part of Gone Girl. They don't like that. They don't like knowing that maybe he did get half the commission on that. Even if we call it a gift, maybe he did. They don't like that part. Maybe he actually did something with that. Maybe. They don't like that part. Because fuck him, he's stupid, you know. They don't like the fact that some people like me. They don't like that fact. Some of them have gone to people, actually, and told them, you need to block him. And those people said, no, I'm not going to. I like him. Get out of my DMs. They don't like that. They don't like they don't like the fact that I have multiple talents. They don't like that either. Like if they've looked up my music and like, it's actually like sounds pretty pro. You know, they don't like the fact that probably you've heard my music in a movie, even though I didn't get credit for it. Probably, and we're rocking along to it. There's a lot of shit they don't like. You know, they don't like the fact that I can sing. You know, they don't like the fact that I can create this kind of shit. That I can move on to a different medium and, you know, and create pro shit over there. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that, and I know this sounds like a brag list, but it's all just shit for them to hate on, is what I'm saying. You know, they don't like the fact that if you saw me out like at dinner, like I'm gonna look like a diamond, have my fit on, you know, my boots, my hair done, my, you know, my shit like looks squared away. They don't like that. They don't like knowing that. They want to always think of me as like slobbed out, like now. No, I don't look like this when I go out in the world. They don't like the fact that I'm the one who filed for divorce, not her. They don't like the fact that I admitted how she. Close your ears if you're sensitive to traumatic shit. Give me 60 seconds and I'll move past it. They don't like the fact, we done? Good, plug your ears, mute it. They don't like the fact that I'm the one who said how Sherry passed away. They don't like that. And that I did a fucking hour video on it. They don't like that, even though they fucking watched it. And so that's my question there too, is if you're hate watching me, why? Like that video in particular, I said in the beginning, if you can't handle this, do not watch it. Please do not watch it. And some of these people watch it anyway, just to be mad at me. Okay, well, check it out. When Jay Maloney passed away, the reason was known immediately. And guess who's the one who told me how it happened? Sherry. Okay? So there's that. And I will say on that too, I will add on to the end of that is 20 years we did together. You know what I mean? 20 years plus, 25 years. You know, we ended things in 2009 and then lived together for another 3 years, and then she rep me for another 3 years after that. Let me ask you this. If I'm such a terrible person, why would she do that? Why would she stay with such a terrible person for 20 fucking years? Did I have her handcuffed or something? Stay with this piece of shit for 20 fucking years, then live with him for another 3 years after that, and then represent him for another 3 years after that. That doesn't make any sense as far as if she hated me. Whatever, man. What's some other shit? People don't like the fact that I've said this isn't our forever home. This is a vacation spot that I'm finishing up. And you'll see in like, it's being done right now. You'll see right over here, you'll see like a big credenza console record player on there, some shit, you know, like styled. That's coming. The bookshelf right here, custom, that's coming. I'm almost done. So, no, this isn't the like where we always live home. It's not. People don't like me because of that. People don't like me because because I walked away from the industry alive, you know. I mean, there's so many things. People don't like me because whatever, they don't think I deserve a nice car. Like, it could be anything. People don't like me if I take a trip, which we have 3 planned coming up. They don't like that. But I'm not saying we're rich. I've never said that. I've never fucking said that. People don't like me because if I do a movie, like a short, I'm just gonna put it online, fund it, just put it online, not do the festival circuit, and just not care. There it is online. Hey, let me drop a link, and whatever. Like, you honestly don't care about the industry that much, Jason? No, I don't. Not at this point. That's another thing people don't like. People don't like the fact that I've gone to various events and hung out with famous people and this kind of shit and dated them and this kind of shit. They don't like that because they feel like you don't deserve that. Because you're not produced. So then you don't deserve any kind of life. You know, that's one of the things, is a lot of this shit is people just comparing me to Sherry and saying, well, I really liked Sherry and I don't like you, so you don't deserve anything. You should have to be relegated to a terrible life. Because I like Sherry and, you know, she was the star and you were the loser. So people don't like me saying that I helped Sherry a lot with her career. They don't like that. Because they think I'm taking credit for the whole thing, which I'm not. That's just what happens when you're married to someone and you're both in the industry. People don't like the fact that I got signed to CAA because they think that was just a gimme, that I didn't do anything. People don't like the fact that if they see my screenplay and take a peek at it, that they read a few pages and they're like, it's not bad. You know, like, okay, I can't in good conscience tear it apart. They don't like that. I mean, there's so many fucking things. You know, I mean, we'll be here all fucking day if I said them all. You know what I mean? I'm already almost 20 minutes into saying shit about me that I know people don't like about me. People don't like that I'm intense. You know, but here's one thing. No one, no agent, no manager, nobody has ever gotten back to me and said, he's the D word, difficult. No one, ever. Out of multiple reps, I think someone's gonna tell me that. Some producer, something is gonna say, like, he's difficult. Like, I'm not precious with my material at all. And that's probably why, is because, yes, when people say, you are a, whatever they say, you're a hack, you're a fraud, like, I mean, hack doesn't fit. Calling me, what fits better is saying, like an imposter writer. Like, what fits better is like, you're not a real writer, like me. You know, like you know, whomever's watching my shit, that is watching my shit to hate on it. That's the better word for it, you know. And I agree with you. You're right, man. Which is why I've never said I'm a screenwriter. Even when I got signed for my first time as a writer at CAA, I never called myself a writer. I never called myself a screenwriter. Does that like about cover it? I think maybe. You know, so there's all kinds of reasons to not like me. But to put the period on it, yeah, that is the main reason, is because they know that I think they believe me on some level that I don't give a fuck about the parties. I don't give a fuck about being signed. I don't give a fuck about the industry in that way. I don't wish anyone bad, failure, whatever. But I think they believe me on some level that, yeah, man, I'm telling you right here that I will blackball myself so you don't have to, and you'll never see my script. How about that? I retract myself from the industry. I said I'm probably going to write another script, feature, but I'm not going to try to get that made with U.S. financing, put it that way, or even in the United States. So, is that cool? You know, is that okay? Like if I say, I will never ask, and when's the last time I asked anybody to read anything? I haven't asked anybody to read anything for years, even though I have new scripts that no one's seen. I'm not out there thirsty asking people to read shit, and that's another thing they don't like. I wish, you know, probably they wish they could see my script so they could be like, nah, I'm gonna throw it in the fucking trash. But I don't need Hollywood, man. I've been telling you that. So anyway, I'm done. So there we go. So keep not liking me. It's fine. But the only thing I would say, I would just recommend then change the channel and don't watch my stuff. That's all I'm saying. All right, peace.